Hi folks, this is question number 17 from the Combinations and Permutations assignment. A race at the Olympics has 8 runners. In how many orders can their countries finish if there are 2 Canadians, 1 Russian, 1 German, 1 South African, and 3 American runners? So this will be an example of repeating elements here. So what we're going to do is we're going to be designating, so there are 8 people, and we're going to be labeling each runner by the first letter of the country they're from. So there are 2 Canadians. We're going to say they're C. There's 1 Russian, so it's going to be an R. There's 1 German, 1 G. There's 1 South African, which is S, and 3 American runners, so it's going to be 3 A's. So we have these 8 letters, sorry, and the question here is, in how many orders can we arrange these letters? Okay, so first of all, in this case here, order matters. Which means it's a permutation problem. Okay. And we have repeats in here. All right, so we have some letters repeating. We have we have 3 A's and we have 2 C's, right? So in your in the PDF workbook, you can find information about repeats in permutation problems on page 89. That will be in lesson 4. Okay. And what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be using a formula that looks as follows. We have the total number of letters, n factorial, divided by the factorial of the number of repeats of each of the letters that are repeating, right? So it's going to be a factorial, b factorial, etc. So let's see how this actually looks. In our case here, n is the total number of runners, so it's going to be 8 factorial. And then in the denominator, we only have to put in the repeating letters. So we have 2 of the C's repeating, so it's going to be 2 factorial, times we have 3 of the A's repeating, so it's going to be 3 factorial. And we don't have to worry about any of the other letters that are not repeating. Okay, so 8 factorial is 40,320. 2 factorial is just 2, and 3 factorial is 6, so 2 times 6. If we evaluate this, we're going to get 3,360 different orders in which these runners can finish. Okay, that's A. B is essentially the same, just different numbers. Let's do this one as well. So I'm not going to write down the letters. I'm just going to pop it right into that formula that we have over here. So we're going to be just popping the numbers right in there. We still have 8 runners, so it's going to be 8 factorial in the numerator. And so which countries or which letters are repeating? Well, there are 2 British, so it's going to be 2 factorial. We have 2 Ethiopian, so it's going to be another 2 factorial. And then we have 2 Kenyan runners, so it's another 2 factorial. Okay. 8 factorial, again, is the same as up here, is 40,320. 2 factorial is just 2, so it's going to be 2 cubed here, which is 8. If we evaluate this, we're going to get 5,040 different orders that they can finish in. I hope that helps, and until next time, stay safe.